Welcome to Soul Stretch Studios. Thank you for signing up to do this course with us. We are really excited to bring to you this series of online videos to give you the necessary tips and tools to improve your well-being. In this series, we will look at the anatomy of our breath, the importance of breathing exercises, what is pranayama, and the science behind these yogic practices. Breathing consists of two phases, the inhalation and the exhalation. Two major muscles are involved in our breathing, the diaphragm and intercostal muscles. During inhalation, we contract the diaphragm and intercostal muscles. The diaphragm pulls the lungs downwards, increasing the volume in our chest cavity. The intercostal muscles pull our ribcage up and out, further increasing the volume in our thoracic cavity. The increase in the volume reduces air pressure in the lungs. As we know, air moves from high pressure to low pressure, so the air starts to move through the body's airways, the nostrils, the throat, larynx, trachea, and into the lungs. So during exhalation, we relax the diaphragm and intercostal muscles, which reduces the volume of the chest cavity, and so the air moves back into the atmosphere. The aspect of breathing consists of inhalation and exhalation, whereas respiration is the exchange of gases which happen within our lungs. So once the air reaches the lungs into these microscopic sacs called alveoli, this is where the exchange of gases happen between oxygen and carbon dioxide. Blood enters the lungs through arteries and capillaries, and once they reach the alveoli, the red blood cells are loaded with oxygen and they unload carbon dioxide into the air. The blood then flows into the heart, which then pumps the blood into the rest of the body. We can survive without food for maybe 30 to 40 days. We can survive without water for maybe 3 to 4 days. But without breath, we can hardly survive for more than a few minutes. Breath is life. Breath is the most powerful manifestation of life. It is the first thing we take when we come into this world, and it's the last thing we give when we leave this world. Pranayama is a yogic science of using the breath to heal the body and the mind. The yogis understood the importance of breath because they learned that breath lies at the intersection between the body, the mind, and the subconscious mind. They also understood that the part of the brain which deals with our breathing is also responsible for our emotions. Thus, by controlling the breath, we are able to influence all these aspects within us. We are able to influence the body, the mind, the subconscious mind, and also alter the state of our emotions. So for the first exercise, we'll begin with a full yogic breath. Now, this yogic practice is the foundation or the fundamental for all breathing practices. The full yogic breath is also known as diaphragmatic breathing or three-part breathing. To begin with, first let's find a comfortable seated posture. You can sit cross-legged on your mat, you can sit on your chair, on your sofa, wherever you feel comfortable. But just bring awareness to your spine. Your spine needs to be straight. Bring awareness to your heart center. So nice open heart. You can roll your shoulders back and relax. And if you're comfortable, you can close your eyes for the practice. And you can also bring your right hand onto the abdomen, your left hand onto your heart center. Once you're here, and if you're comfortable, gently closing your eyes. Now, as you close your eyes, just bring the awareness within and start to notice your breath. So as you breathe, slowly expand your abdomen. And as you exhale, slowly contract your abdomen. In your inhalation, slowly expanding your abdomen, filling the bottom, the middle, and the top portion of your lungs. And as you exhale, expelling all the air from the top, middle, and bottom of your lungs. Let's do a few more. As you inhale, expand the abdomen and feel the air at the bottom of your lungs, filling up in the middle and right up to the collarbone. And as you exhale, slowly contracting your abdomen, expelling all the air from the top, middle, and bottom. Continue with the breath, and as you practice this breathing exercise, always bring the awareness to the sensation you feel as the air moves through the nostrils, the throat, and into the lungs. And as you exhale, just following the breath. Slowly bring the awareness back to the breath. As you inhale, expand. As you exhale, contract. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Now slowly come back to your natural breath. You can release the hands onto the knees. Keeping the eyes closed, just observe your breath. As we observe, you're just connecting the mind to the aspect of inhalation and exhalation. Just bringing that awareness to your breathing pattern. And then when you feel ready, you can gently bring the palms together in prayer, and then softly again, creating some heat in your palms. And then covering your eyes. Three breaths over here. And then in your next exhalation, gently peeling the palms away, flutter your eyes open. Namaste.